We now return to Let's Play Emperor. I think one of the final things that I'm going to do before completing this city is set up the fishing, well, I guess coast is what it's going to be, the fishing shore. And then possibly put the wall on that side, because otherwise this northern side is not going to have any wall, and we kind of should have a northern gate. Anyway, let's put in some of the fishing buildings. 1, 2, okay, it's only going to fit there. Before I completely fill that in, I need to actually put in that ferry, and this is only going to fit here, it looks like. Then we'll have to have one down here. Now, there's no way a walker is actually going to make it all the way down there, unfortunately. When I set this up, I believe I set this up so that it was going to go like that. That was my original thought behind it anyhow. So we'll just continue with that idea. We'll just run it along the back. And it'll go like that. Now, I don't need this because... well, I should probably, at the very least, if I'm going to put a wall back here, I should at least make sure there's going to be room for one. Let's actually see what that would look like. If I did 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. Well, it wouldn't be a straight wall. 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. If I did that, and then like a road, and then the wall, it would go there, and then I could at least put one. So it'd be kind of a zigzaggy wall. But if I did that anyway, the road... well, okay. At any rate, I only want the one for sure. Let's see now. If I fill this in like that, how far is the walker gonna go? I feel like I'm gonna have to zigzag this. What I could do, I could put the inspector right there and have him walk that way, or I could have him in the middle again and just have the one inspector go one way or the other. I could set up like I did down in the military district and make him yeah, actually let's do that. We'll make a nice little inspector's area down there so that we're guaranteed to get the two, and then they'll just split off. Now, is there something down way down there, but we're not going to worry about that. So we'll get rid of that road. This is going to eat up far more people than I actually have. 2, 3, 4. And it looks like that one as well. There's no reason to have this road here. So, there we go. More fish than we will ever possibly consume. It'll go... if I put it like that... let's see, if I put the inspector... the inspector's gonna have to be on this side. If I'm gonna do that funny little thing with walls and stuff, probably have to go central to that, isn't it? Okay. So put it something like that. This can go... well, actually, maybe if I put it here, let's get rid of these. So if I put that something like there, we'll leave those ruins for now. I'm going to put a little bit of Grandway here. Put an inspector's tower here. We'll put... where's that? Red wall. If I had the red wall going there, it'd actually look a little bit better. And then maybe put it here. Well, which way? One way or the other, I guess. We'll put a couple of those. We'll put peach tree, plum tree. We'll see how that does. Hooray, it did exactly what I needed it to do. We now need to leave these open so that we can actually have an inspector go through there. So that ought to be able to walk all the way down that way. Then again, it might not. If it doesn't, I suppose then I have built it a little too far. Yeah, what am I even doing here? This should definitely be much more centralized over here. Okay, well, in that case, we'll just eliminate everything I just did. And we'll build it the other way. I just didn't want it, you know, actually butting up against that. I guess if I did some funky little thing like this, and then, because I could still have an, no, I could still have an inspector's tower there, if I sort of pushed it off the side here. What am I even doing? Get rid of that one. Then we'll have a red residential wall going like this. Back and around. Over to there. We'll have it go this way. I'll do a plum tree there. Peach tree there. Stuff like that. There, how's that? Did exactly the same thing. It's still not very centralized though, is it? I still have not accomplished what I actually was trying to do. Oh well, whatever. So long as the one guy makes it all the way to the end. Which he barely does, but he does. And then there's no way for you. So wait a minute here now. Why can you only go to here, but this guy walks like a little bit longer? Is that just my imagination? I mean, he already went that way. Watching him again is not going to make it any different, but still, that just bothers me a little bit because it doesn't actually look like it should do that, but whatever. It works. And that's all that really matters. How many people exactly did we need? 41? We've only got 11 coming in? Okay. In that case, I'm gonna put tea. You need tea. Okay. Now that's something else that I didn't really consider. We've got a lot of tea, but only because we don't actually have that many people drinking it, and it looked like for a moment there we had a little bit of an issue with supply or something. Someone was not getting something. Let's look at religion again, make sure that everyone is topped up. Yeah, let's not give away the tea just yet because I'm actually hanging on to it for something. We can give away paper though. Paper is a big one. Yeah, paper. Paper. Okay. So now we have to contend with the inundation of population. Make sure that we get everyone that needs to be in the city supplied and all that good stuff. Once I add another wall back here, that'll eat up a lot of... You can't do this. This is going to lead to problems. You know what, I'm just going to put a roadblock there. Not that it's really going to matter, because it's not like if he turns around he'll be able to do anything else, but we'll prevent this from happening. Again. 45 people, 200 more people coming in. Oh no, 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 no. Well, thankfully that didn't actually do anything. What do you mean, angry ancestors? That's a random event. That's just bullshit random event. That's all that is, because these guys are happy as can be. There's no way at all that I'm pissing anyone off enough for that. You're lying. You're lying to me and to yourself. Employees needed. 19. Are we having... Oh no, it did cause problems! Oh, what the fuck? Oh, what? No! Ah, shit! Why? Why? Oh god, it's all over the place too. So that what? Why then are we're having problems because of the few buildings that got taken out, the few houses? I've got to fix this. Okay, life continues, but now we're gonna need probably a very large amount of people. And really, there were only a handful of houses that were destroyed. But I guess they were enough that we lost a huge amount of actual employees, especially down here. I guess we lost quite a bit there. These have 74 people, so yeah, that was really not so great. That's really, really aggravating that happens. Especially because there's no reason for it to. I mean, there's no reason for it to do that. Silk. What are we missing out on here? Food, for one thing. Appeal problems. You're all having fucking appeal problems? Damn it. Desirability. Yes, it's this huge mass of buildings over here that is giving me problems. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this, and we're just gonna put in another statue. We're gonna put in like I don't know, a dog sculpture. As soon as you get out of the way, that only helped a few. Aggravating. What if I get rid of that and swap those? To put a dog sculpture here, we'll put the where is it? The round pavilion there. No impact. No effect whatsoever. Damn it. So how did I manage to... Is there actually something there that's like just... It's just this. It's this ugly thing that I was actually going to try and keep there, and it's just not... Urgh. So what can I do? What can I do? Aside from just getting rid of a bunch of stuff. Like, that's all there is to it, it looks like. How about if I get rid of that... No, damn it, I did not mean to do that. You can have your house back, but let me put this here. I'm going to actually swap the tax office over here, and this might actually have a worse appeal, actually. We're going to put a square here, for whatever reason. That actually helped that. Okay, and that's fine there. I'm counting on making up the people. We don't necessarily need to stack all of the housing blocks with people. Come back to the religion. Confucius. We'll go paper. Okay. Everyone is happy for a little bit longer. What can you do? Really?
The energy flow.
I have journeyed from India to teach exercises of mind and body, Qigong and Kung Fu.
I didn't think he was the military. I'm pretty sure that's the Monkey King. Okay, well, whatever. So we still need 200 some people. You know what? I should go back in here, and I should definitely make sure that we are keeping these guys Why didn't that eat away from this? I guess it did. This is set to low already, so... Okay, whatever. So it looks like we've taken out a huge chunk of ceramics, because I think I gave that away. I could probably afford to give away a huge amount of the hemp, but I'm also making a lot of paper, so let's give away a little bit more paper to the paper makers, just so we're using that. Okay. Well, let's do... Actually, wait. Because these guys are walking the walls, so I think for all of the wall that I create, that might actually have some impact. That's something I need to do, though, is set up towers on the left wall. What else needs to be done? Good coverage for that, so let's put in another music maker. You can go back home. Have to keep an eye on that, for sure. These guys have gone back down to having no freaking food. Why? It's right there. Where are you going to get your food? Insufficient quality. Appetizing? We've only got spices and salt over here? What? No, you've got plenty. You have got plenty of food, lady. What the hell? I guess delicious quality is 5? 5 types of food? What? You... set you to tasty food. Okay. Well, that's set up now. Crisis averted. More religion. I think everyone looks fine. I'm not going to waste more material. Selling fine. So this has gotten a little bit boring now. I mean, aside from dealing with natural disasters, nothing major needs to be done right now. You can still go home. Let's check on the vassals, make sure everyone is... Nope, everyone is not happy. Let's give away some tea. We've got plenty of tea to give away. Loyal, bitter. I'm just shaking my head because that doesn't make any damn sense. There's no reason for that. Loyal, bitter. I guess just because I've been ignoring them or something. Wood. You need wood. I got a lot of wood to give away. Loyal, so I gave that to you. Loyal, bitter. Let's give away some money. And we'll have knock-on effect because of giving vassals gifts. And I like when I give gifts to other vassals. So I guess I've given away all of the stored wood that I had. Displeased, you have no reason to be displeased. We'll give you some of that. Okay. So that's sorted. Once all these people... It takes so freaking long to replenish the housing. And that doesn't make any sense. I know one of the gods does help. One of these two, I believe, will help. I think actually... No, she helps with monument building. Maybe Guan Yin? One of them helps get people into the city, and so maybe I should really just have them milling about. But I really don't want to do that. This wall, if I wanted that to extend over, would be a very long way to go. Ah, screw it. We'll pretend that these mountains will be the natural barrier of the north, and that we'll never have any problems whatsoever. Because that's a good way to go, right? 400 people, 300 people. Looks like... Happy New Year, sure. This is still having some issue. Fuck. Would you stop it already? Okay. Fuck, I thought we were done with the messages. There. So, one thing I did actually want to do, and now I can't think of how I'm going to do it. I wanted to get the storehouse for this marketplace, and inevitably this marketplace. They just need tea, right? No, they need... You're having issues with... Okay, well, I guess we'll have to wait and see you guys evolve in order to know. So, have your tea. We'll have to set this one up. We've got a mere 66 people. Those will probably be soaked up eventually, just because that's how the game works. The longer you wait, the fewer people are actually in the workforce. And I just saw you sneak in there, you bastard. Guan Yin is merely happy. Let's give her a lot of hemp. I got a lot of hemp in the town. Make sure all of... I saw you. What was your problem? I don't know. But there was an issue. You guys were missing out on something. I just saw this house evolve out of the corner of the screen there. Well, yeah, at this point I really don't know what else to do. I mean, we're basically just waiting to build these up. Are you all having appeal problems? You just haven't had the tea yet. Okay, now he's got some tea. Now that should be evolving. We'll have an idea of who needs some appeal help. I imagine that's going to be a little bit of an issue. But, yeah, we're just building these guys up. And that's it. That's all that's left. That's all that is left to do. And unfortunately, it's right there in the middle. If I got rid of... Let's see. If I got rid of that and put in, I guess, a round wayside, what did that do? It actually made it less appealing. Really? It actually made it worse by putting that in there. Okay. What about some trees? What about a couple peach trees and a couple plum trees? It's gonna have to be a statue, isn't it? Now, that actually worked for that. Okay, we're gonna do double statues. Because not the dog. Actually, okay, fine, double dog. Really? Okay. I'm so... Really? That made it worse? What the fuck? I don't... What the shit is going on here? I don't understand this game sometimes. Plum tree, peach tree, peach tree? Still only affected that one. God damn it. Fine, we'll knock you out. Mama said knock you out. Put this down here as soon as you get out of the way. And that had that... Okay, good. So, no, we've got appeal problems up here now. Or not. It just doesn't have food. Great. Great. Damn it. Well, I can't do much more about that. You're just going to have issues by not having the food. And it really, I think, comes down to the distributor. Where is that? Yeah, this guy. It really just comes down to him being there before he runs out of supply. And he's already run out of supply, so that house is not getting any more food. Fuck. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Because these other ones look like they're being maintained. Back to keeping the gods happy. Lacquerware. That food. Oh, he just passed by. He's gonna run out of food before he gets back. Or maybe not. What the hell is going on here? Well, anyway, that housing block is set up, and now there's only 43 people, 100 people unemployed. We still have 2 more housing blocks to build up. Acupuncturist is necessary. Fine, we'll put it in. We're gonna have to do this eventually, so we may as well just do it now. What are we doing on the excess? Still not enough excess fish. I don't really see how I can make that better at this point. Oh god! You should not be in town. Bastard keeps sneaking in there. Well, I mean, this unemployment thing, I don't see that as being a huge number. You know, even if we do fill in all of these people and all of these... I imagine this is kind of like real-world China, where you've got this problem now that we've got a huge population. We haven't even reached 10,000 yet, but in terms of the game, I imagine that's considered quite a lot. But, yeah, it's just overpopulation is having a bad effect. Will that help there, but is that going to help you reach the next level? Probably not. You're probably going to have, I mean, especially along here where it's only somewhat appealing. I guess we'll have to find out.
The city is close to Nirvana.
No good. Now they need tea. How many more people is that bringing in? 300 people. Well, we've got food, so it's not like building another food farm is going to help anything. We've got lacquer. I wish I could get tea. We just got this big empty space out here. You know what? I'm going to put in a farm. I'm going to put in a real farm. Like a food farm. That's completely wrong. Stupid irrigation ditch. 3, 3. There. Okay. So that'll fill up a little bit more space, even though we don't need it. 1, 2, 3. I guess I could just go back to making extra stuff for sale. Although we're making plenty of money, so that's not an issue. That I would just be doing it for fun. I mean, I was doing it for fun a couple episodes ago when we reached stability. That's no longer an issue. Ooh, I could actually have fit one of these here. You know what? Oh, I really don't want to destroy that, because then it's going to spend time to, is this the right way around? I guess it is. I could put more entertainment buildings out here? That'd be very strange, but I've actually got room all along there. Whoa, who just showed up? I didn't even get a message for that. Yeah, it'd be very strange to actually have them out here, but I could put some of these buildings out there. I could put 2 of those out there, and then have this as a loop. You know, I could put an inspector's tower there and just have him loop here, and then maybe some more industry, but at this point we don't need it. Really, at this point, it's all set up, and aside from this crap out here, I don't know why you can't stay supplied. Surely this market lady here has got just as long to go as you do to get to here. Although, for some pathfinding reason, it's going this way to get to it rather than whatever, so it's probably adding a few extra squares, but either way, this will fluctuate until... God, it's so annoying. Well, anyway. This one will be more stable because it's got a straight shot, and for all I know, this one is going exactly the same way. Let's look at that. Distribution. I have no idea where the market lady is. I don't know if she's coming down this one or over to here, but either way, that is going to be a fluctuation in population, but yeah, we've got 1% unemployed, so I think we're getting the green light. You too? And that's on this block? No, it's on this block. Yeah, it's just this one. This one is having major food issues. It's just gone immediately. As soon as it filled up, it just went. What can I do? Well, I could make a major market here. I could knock this out, make a major market, and put 2 of the food stalls, or 3 food stalls, I don't know. A little late to concern myself with that right now. I'll just let it play out. Okay. Well, I think, we okay here? We're okay here. Why? Damn it! Okay. Well, I think we're at that point where, this is probably as good as I can get all this. So, next episode, you know what, just in anticipation of getting next episode, I'll go ahead and put all this stuff in right now. So, tea shop, and tea shop, and ceramics, and I guess it's acupuncture that needs to be in that one. Acupuncture. Okay. All the buildings are in place. We will max out the population. Next episode, you're having issues because you've lost ancestral shrine access. What? Ah, what the hell? Because you're only doing this half the time? Okay. Okay. So we've got one more minor crisis to deal with. God, that's annoying. It goes fine the whole frickin' game. Just at the end, the computer gets so confused, it doesn't know what the hell is going on. Yeah, and I couldn't make it there all the way, but it did. God. Okay, well, I think, yeah, I've reached that point where the game is pretty much over. So, we'll max out this population, see what I can add to just finish it off. I guess maybe I'll add these towers in here in the meantime. But aside from that, I think next episode will probably be the last. I can just, for the sake of it, fill in some of the empty holes in here, just, you know, round it out. But otherwise, yeah, I will end this episode here, and see you next time.